So, like many of you, I've got a Wi-Fi signal at home, a wireless network, and like many of you, there are some blind spots within the house. So what I did, I bought a TP link and I flashed OpenWRT on it. This TP link you're currently looking at is my main router. The next thing I wanted to do is create two access points within the house so I could enhance the range of the network. So I'm going to show you now how to create these access points in the latest version of Lucy, which is the web interface for OpenWRT. So this is the one I've got upstairs, which is already set up, but I'm going to reset it now just to show you how the complete thingy goes when you configure it. So reboot, oh, perform a reset. When the system has been erased, you will find an open network, which is called OpenWRT, but it won't give you an IP address. So you have to set it up manually. So I hope a network like OpenWRT will show here after reboot, but I already know that it will. So we're going to open network configurations, network preferences. I'm on a Mac now, but you can do this on Windows as well. You need to set up a fixed IP address. So the default IP address of the new router, which it currently is, the reset OpenWRT system is just functioning as a router, is 0.1. So we're going to set this to manual. So we don't want conflicting IP addresses, so we'll give it number 2. This is going to be set, the router is on 1, so we're going to be okay here. We're going to apply. And by now I hope we'll find some OpenWRT signals. There it is. And it's currently stating that no password has been set up. So we log in. And first we're going to set up a password. For some reason in this version of Lucy you have to do it twice. Save and apply. Configuration is applied. And now we are going to go to interfaces. You'll find multiple interfaces here. We won't have to reset the password twice, by the way. We'll throw away these two because we won't be using them. Then we'll edit the LAN settings. Currently the IP address is 1.1, but we want to set it up as a router, as an access point. So my main home network has a 10 range, and 10.1 is the address of the main router, and I'm going to configure this one at 10.4 because that's a free space. I'm going to give it the gateway, so the gateway is the IP of the router, my main router in the house. Then I'm going to disable DHCP. DHCP is this system that gives out the IP addresses. I'm going to press save and apply. So now the thing will apply the changes and restart, and if I'm right, it's going to be, we can now find it at 10.4. Just give it a second to show up again. 10.4. It's not there yet. I'm just gonna see if it shows up. Oh, we have to change one thing, of course, because we were currently pointing to our reset router, which we were going to configure as an access point. So we're going to open network preferences again, and we're going to make sure that our IP addresses aren't given from the old router, but we're just going to receive it via DHCP. We're going to ask for a refresh. Then here we'll see we get a, it won't refresh via DHCP. Let's just set it up like this. Via DHCP, renew the release, apply. Yes, there it is. So we're now on the Sun network again. My main router is giving out IP addresses, and if I'm right, we can find the OpenWrt system on 10.4. There it is. We're gonna give in the password. What we've done now is that it functions as a regular access point. The only thing we still need to do is disable the firewall, which is done on the startup sequence. So if I disable it here, enabled, disabled, it will function as a regular access point. It will be repeating its own Wi-Fi signal, which is currently that it's OpenWrt, and we don't want that. We want this to repeat our wireless network. So we're going to enable this. You will now find that I've got one main network device functioning as a router. So this one is giving out IP addresses. I've got one access point set up already, which is another one. The router is giving out an SSID called Sun, and this one is giving us out an SSID which is called Sun as well. The thing is, with access points with the same SSID, your device won't be able to recognize the difference in networks. So the only thing you have to make sure is that it operates on another frequency, because they won't be mingling. So I've chosen 6, 11. So this the last one will go to 3. You have to make sure that the password settings and the SSID are equal. So the SSID is Sun. So here I'm going to call it a Sun. The mode is as an access point. For wireless security, I'm going to set up the same encryption type, which for this main device is WPA2. The cipher is auto. So I'm going to set it auto, and I'm going to give it the key. And now I'm going to save and apply. And I've now configured an access point which gives out the same wireless signal as my main router. And I've got now, when I check my app, I use an Android device, and I've installed the app which is called Wi-Fi Analyzer. I will now find 3 Wi-Fi signals, one from the main router, one from the device in my living area, which is operating at channel 6, and I find one device which is operating at channel let's see, channel 3. Maybe channel 3 wasn't the best option. If I look at my Wi-Fi settings now, they are overlapping a little, so I'm going to even put it down to 1. And this may be a strange thing, but this one's transmitting from the bedroom from one of the kids. And since this is quite a strong Wi-Fi signal, and I don't need that much of a strong Wi-Fi signal at my upper level, I'm gonna tone the milliwatts down a little bit, just to make sure. We don't know exactly what the research says. It isn't near to a bed, but I still want it to tone down at least a little. So I'm gonna press save and apply, and we're done. We've now got a very strong Wi-Fi network which is operating in the entire home on the same SSID, and devices can just hop on the one that is strongest. So that's it. Have a good day. Cheers.